Rock?
Yeah, hit me. Welcome to Austin After Dark Radio. That was Create a Monster. I'm your host, Patrick Davis. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves? We got Create a Monster in the studio here with us.
Paul Sorosky here.
Hugh Slack over yonder.
Greg Davis in the middle.
Woohoo!
All right, guys. So I know y'all all came. I know you all from the Podunk days, but how did this band come together?
You want to take this one, Keith?
No, I don't.
Well, actually, obviously, you just mentioned Podunk. Myself and Jason Touche started Podunk along with Brian Jones many years ago in Port Arthur, Texas. And Keith Slack is from Port Arthur, Texas as well. And we all grew up together and idolized old Mr. Slack's drum playing. And
Likewise, babe.
and then many years later, we all kind of connected. As far as me, Jason, and Keith, we all connected and started creating a monster.
Oh, it's nice. So how is this attitude of this project different than what y'all done before? How'd you come into this with the mindset? What were you going for when you got into this project?
We weren't going for anything, actually. It was, it was a place in time where, Podunk, we'd just gotten off tour, and I live in Austin, Jason lives in Port Arthur, and at that point in time, Keith had moved to Austin, and me and Keith were working on songs for like movies and soundtrack kind of stuff. Just Keith's an all-around songwriter, and I own a recording studio, Rock Army Studios, and we were just kind of working on songs, and Jason, I don't know. You can take over from here, Keith. How would you say?
We just all reconnected and brought a lot of love into it. It was basically, to make a long story longer.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know how to stretch this out. It's like brothers being brothers.
Yeah, it just came together and it happened. It was a great chemistry, and within a weekend of saying, hey, let's record some stuff. It just, by Sunday we came out with like 10 songs, and I was like, wow, well, that was cool. Let's keep this ball rolling,
There wasn't a lot of thought into it. I mean, that's the beauty of it. Like, we weren't sitting there thinking, okay, cool, we're going to start a band and we're going to go tour, we're going to go do this or that or the other. It was just all about the song from the get-go. And
exactly.
I guess that's kind of where I was going, is that, me and Keith were working on songs, me and Jason, and I mean, all of us we just kind of collided. We weren't trying to do anything like as far as like we're going to go conquer the world as a band. It was just all about the song for ourselves more than anything.
And having a good time.
When y'all actually went in the studio and started recording this record, was there a sound you kind of started to get to and you just went, this is going to be the Create a Monster sound?
Yeah, I think it was called tuning.
No, we did. Didn't we do every song? Like every song that we record, we recorded 26 songs, and when we realized we wanted to start playing live, and we looked back, and because of Jason living in Port Arthur, and then our new guitar player Blake Sticker, like he lives in Port Arthur, and they would come up on weekends, and we would do a song in a day. We would record it, and in a lot of cases, write it, record it, everything in a day. And we would do that on weekends, and then 26 songs later, we were just like, man, let's go do a show.
Yeah. Yeah, there absolutely was zero pre-production with Create a Monster.
All right, well, let's play another one of the tracks.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about Shine?
Ooh, it's one of the latter songs that just came together, and
In a day.
yeah, and Noah built the ark, and then we floated. And, no, Jason was like, "Man, I got this great riff. Check it out." And I was like, "Cool. Let's put a drum beat on it." And then, it's just like the rest of them. It just grew. But I think because it was one of the latter songs, that it had a tighter, a more developed sound, I guess.
All right, well, let's check this one out. This
Does that
one's
make
called.
sense?
It makes enough for me. Let's check this one out. It's called Shine. It's off the upcoming Create a Monster CD right here on Awesome After Dark Radio.
Shine.